Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Adam Wolchuk, and I am doing comedy online while the coronavirus is doing its thing. So please watch my videos and let me know what you think. I was slated to perform at a comedy show, but it has been postponed due to the coronavirus, so I'm doing it this way. So I thought I'd go back to my roots, and I use that term loosely, and do the set that I first did when I first came out in February of 2018. So hopefully you guys are ready. I'm going to be doing it in my living room. This is my living room. That is my cat. That is Frank. I will be mentioning him in further sets, but here we go. You guys ready? Fantastic. Okay, so you've probably already figured out just by listening to my voice I'm gay. Unless you're stupid or from Welland, sorry about that. But I came out to my dad that's been 21 years now, almost 21 years ago this October. And most people ask me how he took it. Like, was it positive? Was it negative? It was neither. It was a very confusing time for me. I even had questions. And I was the one presenting him with the news. I remember we were in the living room, we were having an argument about me joining any teams or clubs in high school or even university for that matter. He goes, if you'd maybe joined these teams and clubs, people wouldn't have called you these horrible names you kept telling me they called you. I said, listen, they were doing that way before that. I said, he goes, well, why would they call you that, Adam? I said, well, because I'm gay. And he looked at me, he looked up, he looked around the room, even looked at the cat under the table for some sort of reassurance, going, oh my God, Casey, is this true? And cat's looking back at my dad going, oh, for fuck's sakes, Bill, I've known since he was 8. Get on the train, let's go. He looks back at me with this stern look, and all he has to say to me is, Adam, you can't use the towels anymore. Well, I was dumbfounded, godsmacked. Most pivotal moment of my life, I'm worried about what my dad's going to think and how people are going to accept me. That's all on the back burner. That's easy. I'm now worried about how the hell I'm going to dry myself after a shower. This is what happens in my family. So, being in the scene for 20 years now, I've seen a lot. I've witnessed a lot. I've initiated a few things. I think as a representative of the gay community right now, I think I can summarize gay men in 1 or 2 words. We're whores. That's it. That's the caramel secret. We're whores, and I know this for 2 reasons. Number 1, our handshake is intercourse. And any gay man who says that is not it, he's the biggest hoe of them all. I got more hoes in my friendship circle than any garden center at the Home Depot. And number 2, we think monogamy is a piece of wood. But I'll tell you, this has not deterred me from trying to find the ideal man, which for me for years was someone who was smart, good looking, self-sufficient, funny. Now I'm going to be 42 years old. Screw that. I need to set my sights a little higher. I'm looking for someone rich, old, with a bad heart that scares easy. And Lord knows I've been looking. But I think, what? I think I've got a few things that are, kind of roadblocking me from finding who I'm looking for. And I think it's because I make a bad gay man. I think if there was a governing body of gays that were looking over me and my daily activities, they'd be like, he's not doing very well. I think we need to take away his princess points. But seriously, I make a bad gay man for several reasons. 1, I know nothing about hair, makeup, or fashion. And these seem to be the 3 facets that fags flock to. I cannot dance. Seriously, my dancing rhythm is looking like a full-body dry heave or an Elaine Bennis from Seinfeld. I hate flowers, but if you really want to get down to it, if you remember what I talked about gay men, really, the reason I'm single, the reason I make a bad gay man is because I have bad knees and a gag reflex. I'm like, it's not good, and that's really the reason I make a bad gay man. But it's funny, people always been telling me for years that I'm not a pure gay. You're not pure gay. And I said, why is that? They go, well, it's because you lost your virginity to a girl. And I did. I was 17. But let's face it, I didn't really know what was going on. She was much more experienced in this than I. Weirdly, she slept with her first boyfriend, who turned out to be gay. She slept with her second boyfriend, who hooked up with the first boyfriend. She dated me. And then she's now married to a guy in the Navy. I can't make this shit up. So You know, I did lose my virginity to her. We won't mention her name because we don't want her suing me. I have no money. But I kept my eyes closed for most of it, to be perfectly honest with you. I was picturing a male cast member from Dawson's Creek, Pacey. And when my eyes were open, I was like an unlicensed mechanic just tinkering under the hood. I'm like, I don't know what any of this does. All right, so I think that's where I'm going to leave it. But I want to leave you with this one little thing. Remember this, and it may sound morbid, but just listen. When you are dead, you do not know you are dead. All the pain is felt by others. Same thing happens when you're stupid. Have a good night.